right. Those were some interesting episodes.
Yeah, it was quite good. Mm. I didn't expect that she was gonna go up there to kill him, right?
Yeah, after like showing the whole episode of them like bonding as when she was a kid, that was really interesting. Or maybe it's what they agreed on, maybe. So he wouldn't be captured like that. Hello, can you hear? Is it working? Hey, hello.
Oh, sorry.
You got it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm.
So yeah, that was a good episode.
So she had to kill him because she didn't want him to be used by them or something.
Yeah, probably.
But it was a good episode. Like they've gave us flashbacks of Luton and her.
And Claire, what was the name?
Claire.
Yeah, I thought that was a really good one because yeah, you get the more of the story of them together,
Yeah, and
and
it's quite focused just
yeah,
on the so just two people, so it's quite easy to follow. Mm,
yeah.
mm.
So that's how Claire became one of the rebels.
Yeah,
So it was like seems like personally trained.
yeah, personally trained by Luton, huh?
So yeah, she's probably like one of the more powerful ones then. And yeah, it yeah for episode 10, like really focus, really solid.
Well, episode 10 is set a year later.
Yeah, because it's now the year before the Battle of Yavin.
So we didn't even get to see Endor, right? Not, I mean,
Mm,
not much.
not much. Like
Mm.
there were the scenes earlier on,
Yeah,
and then the ship focused after Luthen was captured.
yeah, and that then it just focused on them, right? Yeah. Mm.
Yeah. So this character must play a vital role for the last two episodes then after Luthen dies.
Yeah, that's Claire. Yeah, I didn't know that she's gonna play such a key role.
Mm.
It's interesting. And where is Mon Mothma after after episode 9? I think she's at Yavin, right?
Yeah, I think most are going to Yavin now. Like Luthen did say to that guy that he's moving up to Yavin.
Yeah, I mean that was quite a good episode too, that one. Yeah. Having to rescue, well, I mean, get her off and all and to, to Yavin.
Yeah, and Deirdre, was it? Was is now like she's captured for some reason.
Who?
The Imperial,
Oh
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
who was always after Luthen.
Yeah, I mean, why was she captured? I don't didn't get it. Like, did she do
Uh,
something?
No, I think the Imperials are just trying to cover their tracks, so she's just one of the loose ends, sort of
Oh.
like thing. The Imperials like to cover stuff up and are kind of evil, so that is what I think is happening without watching the last two episodes.
Yeah. Her name is what? Mira, right? Is that her name? Mira?
Uh, yeah,
Mira something.
yeah, there are too many characters. I can't always remember all of them.
Yeah, that's what I find. There's always too many people.
Yeah,
Yeah, but at
but
least episode 10 is very focused just on two characters. So it was
yeah, after Luther was captured anyway.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the
Um,
episodes are getting better,
yeah, they
definitely.
are getting better. I think last time I did mention that all these episodes are have a very, very, very high IMDb rating.
Yep.
Um, Starting from episode 8, which was the massacre episode. Yeah.
Yeah, the Gorman
Yeah.
massacre.
So
I was like a genocide more than a massacre.
Yeah,
genocide.
probably more genocide. Yeah, that's probably more right.
Yeah. Well, we can have a look at the Easter eggs from 7 and 9 since we've already seen all three episodes. So
And the ninth episode was like a bit slower, but also the after effects of the whole massacre.
yeah, it
But
was kind of
even that was like politically charged in a way. Like the Imperials were trying to cover their tracks, trying
yeah.
to silence everyone.
Well, that's why Mon Mothma had to speak up.
But
Um,
even that speech was like cut. Like
yeah, yeah.
it wasn't broadcast, so only the people in the room would have heard it, and most likely the Imperials would try to like cover that up as well.
Mm,
Yeah, but they had difficulty in cutting the power. A lot of people would have got a lot of the speech.
Yeah, I think a lot of the people there were also kind of like rebels, so they like changed the
Yeah,
security and said that it wasn't locked before, and then now it's locked. Now they're following like protocol for some reason. So yeah, I think they're also in on it in some way.
mm. All
And
right.
Mon Mothma had to escape with Andor.
Yes,
but,
because one of them was actually no, a few of them were traitors. Yeah.
Yep.
Including the driver.
Mm.
yeah. I thought that she would have been more upset about the shooting of the driver because he was like loyal to her for a couple of years.
Yeah, well, she was quite shocked. Mm,
Yeah, she was shocked, but she also knew that she was a traitor.
yeah. Let's see. Shadow 6, bringing a rebel squadron back to canon. Oh, did we see this? Oh, I guess so. This was episode 7. I can't remember.
Yeah,
Shadow,
yeah, they're making everything canon.
yes. Rebel squadron back to canon. Yavin base. Yavin 4. So, A New Hope's General Dodona. It
Yeah,
was
they mentioned
referenced.
that name. And also at the end, they were mentioning Oso as well, Galen
Uh,
Oso.
uh,
So that would have been like the connection to Rogue One because of
yes.
Jin Oso.
Jin also, yeah. The lab at Yedu. Yeah, there you go. Galen Erso.
Yep,
Uh, Yedu is where Galen Erso was taken by Krennic, as seen in Rogue One.
yep. And they mentioned him by name in this one
Yeah,
when they were talking about like they are building something.
building obviously the Death Star. Yeah.
Yep,
So Palpatine's favor. Yeah. The Patagas speaking to the canonical vibrations in various arms of the Empire. Okay. Palpatine was also mentioned.
yep. Palpatine. That's their like main enemy.
Hmm. Force healers. Oh, connecting to Rise of Skywalker. Where's Force healing reviewed for the first time? Hmm. Force
Yep.
healers.
Yeah, that scene. We know that's coming.
Oh yeah, we know they're gonna die. Yeah.
Yep, we do know that. But they so Cassian had like someone as well, so she chose to
Oh,
leave.
Bix. Yeah.
Yeah,
So we don't know if you no, I'm not sure if he'll see her before he dies.
yeah, we do not know if that's gonna happen. Like people who have already watched the last two episodes would know.
Yeah, yeah. So this guy, General Draven, who was also in Rogue One. General Draven. Okay. Ewing, also appearance in Rogue One.
Yep, and also K2SO
Oh yeah,
is here,
K2SO. Yep,
has returned
has
in some
returned.
way, but at the moment he only like spoke a few words.
Hmm. Well, I guess by the time this season ends, he'll be right where he is right for Rogue One, right? So
Yep,
ties overhead, keeping tensions high. Yeah, okay. Got TIE fighters no longer running around Aldani. Cassian's first major mission in service of the cause.
yeah, that
Oh,
was
the
season
heist.
one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the heist. The goal. Oh yeah, that song. This was last episode. Oh yes, after the. Oh yeah. Before the massacre. Yeah. A bit
yeah.
like Les Miserables. Do you hear the people sing? Which I did think about it when I was watching. Yeah.
I think this one was like more of a chant, not really like singing. So
Yeah, that's true, but
well, yeah, they were chanting.
it's got the same vibe. Same vibe. Yeah.
Maybe, maybe not. That's debatable. I didn't think so.
Right. I think it's not so much the singing, but more the nationalistic uh support
Yeah, as a
for
chant, that
yeah,
kind of makes sense because that can actually happen in reality as well. People chant like at stadiums,
yes.
not
Me
exactly singing.
well no, but Les Mis is a musical, so
Of course it is, but this isn't. So they're not trying to be a
yeah, they're not
singing.
singing. Mm. It'll be a bit weird if they did.
But they did that in the Marvels, so we know that could happen in some way.
Yeah. Yeah, but this Andor show is a very serious show.
Yeah, I know. So they're not gonna do that.
Media darkly echoing the ISB. Okay. The press. The Emperor's vast influence over the media.
Yep.
It's a threat. Ekbar always says it's a threat.
Yeah, that's his famous line anyway. They've memed it so many times, even like in their own like properties.
It's a threat. Rebellions are built on hope.
Yep, that's come up several times.
Yeah, and then here you go, the Gorman massacre.
Yep.
Well, yeah, it has been a part of Star Wars canon for years, but never fully detailed.
Yeah, from like Star Wars Legends, but
Hmm.
Legends was always on the fence of being like, is it canon or not? And now they're making it canon,
Yeah.
which I take that as
Questions.
a which I take that as a win. The the Star Wars like Legends property, like written by like so many different people, does actually create like a bigger universe.
Expanded universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what Star Wars did with like 7, 8, and 9, they tried to like get rid of all the canon.
Yeah.
And they didn't think of Legends at all. So
So now they're bringing it all back.
yep. They bring it all back. So maybe the rewrites of 7, 8, and 9 may happen.
No, I don't think that will ever happen. Not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there is a Star Wars Legends property like of what's happened after as well.
What?
Like this episode 7 had like a canon storyline in a way,
Mm.
which was not the one that we got in cinemas. But it was
Okay.
similar though. There was some things which they did like copy off the legends, but they had like completely rewritten everything.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Now this rifle was used in Rogue One. You see it here.
There says Corbin.
Mm.
Nice.
KX series droids unleashed. A squad of brutal KX series is deployed to continue killing more of the Gormans trying to flee Pommel Square. Oh yeah, I've seen it before. Perch on Mandalore.
Oh yeah, we saw the Page of Mandalore in like, was it the Clone Wars?
Uh, uh,
Well, it was the animated one. One of
yeah.
the animated ones.
Hmm.
Oh, here you go. K2SO.
Yeah, K2SO is back.
Mm.
We'll get more of him later.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. Yeah. People today, yours tomorrow.
Hmm.
Uh, Alderon's future destruction. That was
That was,
before the Alderaan got destroyed, right?
yeah,
By the Death
Alderaan gets
Star.
destroyed in like episode 4.
Yeah, right in front of Princess Leia.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yavin isn't ready. Bail Organa. Hmm. He be the dad, right? Of Leia. Yes, he is the dad.
Yep.
Yeah, he's staying while Mon leaves.
Hmm.
Yep.
So the speech is rewritten, apparently. Uh, a better one. Hmm.
Mm.
Okay. I don't know what your original speech was like.
Yeah, I don't really know that either.
So what are
Right.
they
But
going to
apparently it's
try?
known in canon. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah,
Are they going to
like
try and change history?
I
Huh?
have read some of the legends, but I don't know it's like completely. Like I
Yeah.
know some stories and legends, but there is a lot, like
Yeah, yeah.
seriously a lot. So
Yeah, there's too much.
yeah, there's too much.
Hmm.
This guy's a Erskine. This guy is, yeah, yeah, yeah. So he's a good guy then. Yeah. Agent of Luton.
Hmm.
So Bail Organa promises to eventually join Mon on Yavin the following year. So probably see him again. Yeah. The Empress Council.
Hmm.
Sure.
I wonder if we're gonna see like Galen or so.
Don't know.
Possibly, maybe.
And who is this guy? Oh, the cellmate, Melshi. Okay. But he's not reunited yet. There's a ship waiting.
Oh yeah.
The ghost.
Oh, it's the ghost.
Mm. So
That's the rebel ship.
that's the ship that rescued her. Is it?
Alright, so that's a direct link to Star Wars Rebels then.
Yeah,
Star Wars Rebels. Eh?
that's the same ship. The ghost.
Yep,
Hmm.
the ghost. Good old
Yes.
ship.
Ghost Squadron. Okay. Escort duties for Mon Mothma. And then we hear Endor sounds, which is okay. Captain Endor, he gets his Rock 1 rank
Hmm.
for the first time. He's referred to as Captain Endor.
Captain Andor.
So now he's Captain, which is what he is in Rock 1. And this is what we are expecting. We'll see more. K2SO.
Hmm.
Comes back in his own way.
Yeah, but he's suppressed his murderous programming and impulses.
Hmm.
And that explains I guess, his personality in Rogue One.
Yeah, in Rogue One, he was like so comical.
He's like a comic relief. Anyway, that's the Easter eggs. Well, up to 9. Yeah, I haven't done 10 yet. We'll do
Yep,
that next time. And
yep.
that'll be
We'll
the
do it
end.
next time when we finish it.
Finish it off.
Hmm.
Yep.
Yes,
Okay.
so guess we better give our scores and yeah.
Yep. To our
Pretty late.
scores. Yep. So, Jeff, do you want to start or?
Hmm. Yeah, I'll give it a seven, I think. Yeah, it was okay. It was long, this one, yeah. Oh,
The nine was long. Nine was
Yeah,
nine
long.
was long,
nine
right?
was
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
And really, only seven?
Huh?
Oh, wait, are you talking nine or 10? Sorry.
Well,
Oh,
Both.
oh, but nine was better, I guess. Yeah. Um, but yeah, look, seven and a half.
Ooh.
Um, yeah, seven and a half. Um, yeah, 10, maybe a little bit less. Um, but yeah, it's okay overall. So cool, cool. Mm,
okay. Um, Bill still there?
yeah,
Yeah,
perfect.
I'm still here. Yeah,
That's good, bro.
episode 8, I'd probably give that 7.5, and episode 8, give that a 8.5. So what's that all? Sorry, episode 9, good 8.5. 7.5 and 8.5. How do we round that off? That's like,
All right.
yeah, 8. Yeah,
I
round.
think, yeah, for me, again, right, like nine is supposed to be viewed as the conclusion of chapter three, which is made up of episode seven, eight, nine.
Yep.
So, so that's how I'm gonna review it. So in that sense, I think it's good because it's like the aftermath of the genocide or massacre in episode eight. And even though it is not as good as eight, it's still good. Uh, I think it's quite tense. The scenes of having to escort Mon Mothma off and onto to Yavin. So I think it's a good conclusion to that trilogy of episodes of chapter three. And then so I'll give it like a solid eight. And then the flash forward a year later to episode 10. And I do like episode 10 quite a lot. I like the fact that it's more focused on just two characters, Luton and Kaya, yeah.
Yeah,
Um, and giving us more backstory about how he found her and how she joined the rebellion. Uh, yeah, it's actually somewhat moving and kind of touching at the end,
Mm.
especially what she had to do, what she was forced to do. So that was quite moving at the end. I'll actually give that one an 8.5.
wow.
And I'm looking forward to the the conclusion next week.
Oh, conclusions next week, is it?
Yeah, 11 and 12.
Oh, 11 and 12
Yeah.
together. Wow. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah.
Yep. But overall, I really enjoyed these episodes. Like the storytelling is getting better.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, the whole like tension in like episode 9 was like quite solid. And like you could see it all happen. Like it's
Mm,
the aftermath of what's happened on Gorman. And yeah, you could see that they're being silenced. It's like all of this political play happening.
Mm.
So it's not always just action packs like crazy, but yeah, it's still like tense in terms of how it all works. Overall, I think I'd give episode 9 actually quite a good rating for this one. I
Mm.
enjoyed it. So I give it an 8.
Mm.
mm,
And episode 10, we do get a bit more backstory of Luthen as well. So and Luthen was captured. Things are definitely escalating, especially the year before
mm.
the Yeah, the year the year before the Battle of Yavin, where we know what's going to happen.
Hmm.
Interesting.
And yeah, we get the backstory of Claire
Yeah.
and a DH Luthor.
Yes.
So yeah, I'd also give that one an 8.
Yeah, very. Yeah, I mean, these are really good episodes. So, IGN gives it a
Oh, what?
perfect 10, this one, masterpiece. So for
That's
episodes
crazy.
7 to 9. Yeah, so a lot of people have said that this is the masterpiece, the high point of Star Wars. Uh
I
high
reckon they've
high
been paid off.
high watermark for the high watermark of modern Star Wars. Yes.
Mm.
Yeah,
So definitely in
who's
agreement
paying them?
with Jono, yeah. And yeah, we'll see how it all ends.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna be a
looking
good
forward.
ending then.
Yeah, looking forward to next week.
Hopefully Steph can join us next
Yeah.
week.
Yeah,
But we do know that it will end at some sort of cliffhanger of some
Yeah,
sort.
because it has to lead into Rogue One, right?
Yep, it does have to lead into Rogue One.
Oh,
Mm,
listen to Rogue One.
yeah.
Well,
Yep, we all knew it's coming.
That's the thing with prequels, huh?
it's a
Yep,
prequel.
Yes,
that's how
Jeff.
prequels work.
Up to so you still haven't got it up to now, huh?
It's a prequel.
It is a prequel to Rogue One. We know
Yep,
Andor is gonna die. It's not a spoiler.
Ando's gonna die.
Yeah.
yep, Andor's gonna die.
Wow.
Well, he won't die in the series, of course, but we know he's gonna die.
Oh yeah.